war never changes.
Dude, have you seen like the videos of the Indians and Pakistanis just like getting into like brawls on the border?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they have like an agreement where they like don't use real weapons. And so they like beat the crap out of each other with like sticks and clubs and stuff like that. Or no, that's Indian and China. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen footage from the Pakistan and India.
Dude.
It's just like missiles and
That's how we
explosions
need
and
to solve
bullets.
conflicts nowadays. Instead of like sending millions of young men to go die off in war and, ruin generations, I think we need to I think we just need to have fist fights, like just in a sand pit.
Absolutely.
Just like okay, Xi Jinping, you and Donald Trump have a problem. Okay, we'll take some like best soldier from the Chinese military and we'll give like one like corn-fed Marine a 5-hour energy and rip it and just let him go to town.
Why would we?
We'll give some dude from Nebraska a Four Loko, and that's all we need.
Why don't you throw the world leaders into the fighting ring and have them
no
just
one
duke
wants
it
to
out?
watch that.
No.
That'd be sad.
That would just
Yeah,
just
bring
be
bring
depressing.
back like coliseums.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Just
Wi-
like
without the
lethality in the
murdering
animal
of
and
Christians and
animals and
whatnot.
stuff, but like, yeah, just like have like, pick your best warrior and you just go and duke it out, just
Send out
old
the
fashioned style.
champion.
Yeah.
Norway is gonna be running the world.
The
Just got
Vikings
some
will rule again.
Viking dude, like the mountain.
Yeah, he's got like a 6-foot long beard that is just completely braided. with, like a
Bjork's
little
been
necktie.
waiting for this moment.
They're like, finally.
That would be pretty sick,
That
though.
would be pretty dope.
It'd be like the Olympics, but like with higher stakes, because the losing country gets all their oil taken.
I thought that's how the Olympics worked.
That's how it worked under Hitler's reign, I think.
When's the last time you watched an Olympic event?
I
2008.
usually tune in, at least once whenever they go on. I usually like to watch, like shooting or swimming or something like that. Depending on, I guess if it's winter or summer Olympics. I do like to watch the guys that like ski and shoot. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Isn't that like cross country?
Yeah, it's like cross country where they'll ski with their little air rifles on their back and then that's interesting. So I like watching that when Winter Olympics is around, and then obviously just the regular shooting when the Summer Olympics is going on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Is the computer a little bit faster for you, Luke?
Yeah, a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah, they just strap that gun to their back,
yeah,
do some skiing, take a couple shots.
yeah.
I mean, they got some goofy rifles.
Well, it's air rifles are all like super like custom balanced guns and stuff like that.
Kind of looks like a crossbow.
Almost.
A little bit.
They're like side to side stabilizers, I think, though.
What's up with the strings?
Unless it is crossbows, I don't know. I'm
No,
sure they
No,
got
those are air
crossbows.
rifles.
Yeah, that's a bolt on that thing.
Those are strange.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's me.
Is it just me or do those
That's
sunglasses
the-
look
that's the-
photoshopped onto her head?
It's their backpack straps.
Oh, yeah. You are. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that makes a ton of sense.
115. Interesting.
Right.
I genuinely believe that like if America actually tried in the Olympics, it wouldn't even be close. I feel like we don't try. Like
You don't think
we
so?
I think we have our main sports.
Yeah.
Like
Michael
that-
Phelps with swimming and
like
stuff like that.
yeah, like swimming, like the main ones that everyone watches. We have our Olympians in that.
Yeah.
But it's like all these other little smaller viewing sports. Like we just don't care, and like this is
I think because
everyone
they don't get
else's
the
Super
attention
Bowl.
on them.
Like this is like it feels like other countries' Super Bowl.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think for America, the Olympics is kind of like something cool that we do. Just like it's neat that we compete and stuff like that. And like you said, all the big events that people like care about, like wrestling, swimming, stuff like that.
We're the best.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But you don't count soccer because we don't care about soccer.
is soccer in the Olympics?
Really?
Yes, there's a U.S. national
Yep.
for both men's and women.
Oh, yeah. Well,
The nationals team.
they have
Is that-
basketball in the Olympics too, yeah?
But our
Yeah,
women's
yeah,
sports,
yeah, they do.
our women's soccer's legit because that's like the women's. That's like their sport.
Yeah. That's
soccer.
like American football, but for women.
Yeah, and they're gonna bring flag football in,
No.
and then 3-on-3 basketball.
Why?
Why?
Threes would be awesome.
Yeah,
Threes
but
is
here's the
sweet.
thing: is all of
see that for
America's
hockey.
sports. What does all the other countries do? They just try to neuter our sports,
So they have a fighting chance.
so they have a fighting chance because we dominate them in basketball.
Yeah, I mean, you get guys like Steph Curry and LeBron James and all the big names from the NBA, and you put them all on one Olympic team. There you go, game over.
Well, yeah, like I mean, the past 2 Olympics for basketball, I think we still won,
Mhm.
right? We still won those for basketball,
I'm
but
not
like
sure.
they weren't even trying.
Right.
And they were taking a bunch of heat because they were starting to get beat by other teams. Like there's other countries that are taking it more seriously, but they
Right.
changed the
France, right?
rules.
Well, that
I think it's not American basketball rules in the Olympics. It's different rules.
right.
Yeah.
So whatever sport we're good at, they just want to change the rules.
Yeah, we won gold at Paris last year. So.
I want 11-on-11 tackle football in the Olympics. That's what I want to watch. I want to watch Japan put together 11 guys and line it up. We're doing smash mouth football.
Dude, we should go back to like the early, like the 90s and 2000s rules
Dude,
where you were actually allowed to tackle.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
would be some homicides on the. on the
it would get classified as war crime so fast.
yeah. I mean, you put
Uh,
the biggest Japanese person against the average linebacker. There's no chance.
You could take Kansas football and they would beat every other country in the entire world. And Kansas football stinks.
dude. Yeah, I'm just thinking of like some of the biggest
You could take a-
linebackers in the NFL.
You could take a Division 3 school. They would win gold.
Probably you could take a D1 high school team, probably beat the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
380 pounds.
The
Oh,
only team
yes.
that has a fighting chance is Australia because they have rugby.
Yeah, I think so. But
Rugby
Australia's
is a little more brutal too.
testosterone level is way lower than ours though.
How do you know that?
I heard it on a podcast the other day.
Shout
How
out.
did they know that?
Google.
Google. They Googled it because
Okay,
they
how
were
does
they were
Google know
they were
that?
mocking
What
Australian
tests are we
people.
running?
They were mocking Australian people for mocking Americans for having guns and stuff like that. And he's like, let me just quick Google search Australia's testosterone level, and it's like way lower in the U.S.
They don't have TRT, bro.
They also don't have men.
Dude, I feel like that's hard. That's kind of hard to believe. Like you think of the Australian man.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can think of dudes like Steve Irwin who are like just
A man's
giga
man.
chads, yeah. But
A
then
real
you
one.
think of all like the goobers that live in the cities on the coast and stuff. It's like
No, we
that's
got
where
plenty
most of the
those here.
population is in Australia is all on the coast. So you get all like the coastal city dudes. There's only a select few of them like real hardcore outback dudes because
Yeah.
it's so unbearable to live out there.
I feel like they're funny though.
They're funny. I do like their
check
accents.
this out.
Yeah,
Look at
there you
that.
go.
Isn't that
Looks like
crazy?
Canada.
Pretty much.
It's kind of is. There's a lot of just that.
I feel like that's kind of the
Uninhabitable.
same
Around the
everywhere,
outback.
though. Like, I feel like America has a lot of like denser population on the coast as well.
Well, yeah.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
a
coastal
given.
cities are, you know,
But also,
populated because that's
I feel
how-
like the middle of Australia is completely unlivable.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why nobody lives there, is because it's awful.
There's a couple people in the middle that are just about that action.
Oh yeah, that's like some ultra Chad in like.
That's where all the real ones are.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
it's like
They got together and said, "We don't want anything to do with
They're
these."
like, we're
these
sick of the
yuppies out
rest
on
of
the
these
coast."
Mm-hmm.
idiots around the edge.
that
here.
little orange. That little orange section right there is like a campsite of like 15
There's
like,
15 guys. out
absolute
there.
chads that
It's
are
like,
out there just like butchering kangaroos with their bare fists.
What's that kids movie? Where you like the golden eagle. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. What is that?
The golden eagle.
Is that Rescuers Down Under?
Yes.
I've never seen that.
You've never seen it?
Mm-mm.
I guarantee you have. Why did we make you the Google guy?
Matthew's bad at counting. Luke's bad at spelling.
Yeah. Are you talking about this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the little mice.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I guarantee you've seen it.
100%. 100% I've seen this.
I feel like that's what that is in the middle there.
Yeah, there are like tribes that live in the outback
Yeah.
of Australia. It's kind of
Yeah.
funny. I've
Aboriginals?
Yeah, I've seen some like videos on them and.
We should probably try to
Stuff.
figure out what city that is.
Man,
or-
dude, this place looks crazy.
Oh, dude.
Dude, that's what that orange spot is. It's an Outback
It's
It's just the
Steakhouse.
Outback Steak. It's the first one.
It's
Bloomin'
like
onions
Bloomin'
everywhere.
Onion draws the draw for a bloomin' onion.
the
then
the
here we
whole
have
parking lot is
Subarus.
And then
just
there's Subaru, yeah.
yeah, the whole parking lot is just filled with Subarus and like Subaru Outbacks and whatnot, like the old OG ones.
Dude,
No,
it's
that'd
so
be sweet.
It's like a small campsite of like 10 dudes that like live in an Outback Steakhouse.
we should probably try to figure out what
Dude, that'd be awesome.
like if there's like a city there or something.
Bro, infinite bloomin' onions. That sounds wonderful.
You could just do map of Australia. Oh, dude, that's the other thing about Australia that surprised me with the testosterone. Like, how can you not like have testosterone build up just like walking around like just knowing that there's something around the corner that's gonna kill you?
Well, they did lose a war to emus, so.
That's true.
Emus are tough, dude.
Dude, I could drop kick an emu.
Dude,
I don't-
I guarantee you that thing's bigger than you.
I was gonna say, I think you are underestimating an emu.
Bro, I will wring an emu's neck and give it the good old Indian burn.
Oh, dude, I want to see that next video.
This
oh yeah, I'm
aggressive.
just about as tall as an
This
emu.
is not an emu.
No. I'm
It's
talking
a
about the big
baby
one.
Yes.
I'm talking about the big one, and it's an omnivore. It's not gonna like have razor sharp teeth like a lion or something like
Yeah,
that.
but look at its. I bet you its talons could
Okay.
touch your neck.
Dude,
Bro, look how big it is. I doubt that thing could raise both of its feet up to attack me anyway.
Dude,
Bro, it's
they're
a bird.
aggressive.
What is it gonna
Dude,
peck me?
dude,
They are
I'll
aggressive.
snap its little neck in half.
I don't think you.
So there's this,
dude, the chick, like the chick's Instagram profile, where she has emus.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was gonna talk about this
I think I've
petting
seen that.
farm to the west. It's a farm, but then all their baby animals and some of their sheep and goat and stuff, they open up this section of the farm for like a petting zoo.
Mm-hmm.
They have emus, and there's this one there that is so aggressive.
Hmm.
Kid walks by and it will just bam.
Just
Dude,
dome.
yeah,
just
you'll
dome
be
and
holding-
toddlers.
you'll be holding like a cup of the feed or whatever, and the thing is not gentle. It'll rip your hand off to get to that
Oh,
feed.
dude.
Well, you see the videos
I
all
won't
the
even
time.
I won't even feed my chickens without a glove on. Like they don't like just, peck the food. They are trying to take a chunk out of your hand, dude. Yeah, I think we should set that up where Mitchell gets in a fight with the emu.
That would be a good idea.
I'd be down. We could sanction it.
Yeah, this
Fun
chick.
fact: that emu butcher is actually Karen's gamer tag.
Drop kicked. Right there. Drop kicked.
12 rednecks with a shotgun out there.
Well, I mean,
Dude,
yeah.
one redneck with a shotgun. Me.
Okay, you think about how nasty
Oh,
a
this looks
goose
great.
is.
Bro, if you give me like my Milwaukee utility knife, I can make quick work of that thing.
It takes good pictures, doesn't it? I would not chase that bear because you know what?
Oh, I hope he jumps on him. That'd be
Leave
so
the other
funny.
That's what I was thinking.
You see his
I
eye
hope he
pecked out.
I hope he rides
Oh,
on
yeah.
him.
That's Mitchell.
No. Dude, I would ride that thing like a horse.
Aggressive attack.
I would ride the thing like a horse.
Anyway,
Mitchell
I think
chickens
you-
out within 2 minutes.
I think you have highly underestimated the aggression of the animal kingdom.
I'm an animal.
I think it's just
I'm
birds.
aggressive.
Birds in general. They're
Birds
just,
are awful.
just
They are.
nasty.
I met some mean geese in my day.
Yeah, and emus are just giant geese.
Yeah.
They actually have talons too.
True. You remember the time that we
Don't need
were
to
when we
fact
were
check
hunting
me.
with our dads and we got attacked by that goose that we thought was dead?
Yes.
Was that you or was
No,
that
that
Luke?
was me.
Oh, okay.
Dude, the awesome thing about that is we got that goose pretty early into that hunt because we were duck hunting, and it just happened to fly low. So
Yeah.
we took that goose, and I had it under my chair the whole time we were hunting, and then I carried it back to the truck, and it wasn't until I threw it in the back, and I think it was my dad that said, "Hey, Mitchell, go make sure it's dead,"
Yeah.
and you raise your foot up
to go
to
stomp
just
on
make
it.
sure. And the thing just starts flapping and whacking Mitchell.
No, I'm talking about when we found it in the weeds.
That was
That was
me,
you.
yeah.
Okay. Well,
That's
Bo
a
and I,
common thread with geese.
yeah, Bo and I, we were looking for this down goose in like these tall weeds, and
Yeah,
I
we
mean
were
at that time we
young.
were super young,
We
so
were
I mean the
young.
weeds were way over our heads, and we come to like this clearing, and there's this goose just like flapping and honking around.
That's not how I remember it.
And-
Maybe I'm not remembering it right.
What do you
Memory
think
is
it
a
was?
fickle thing.
Well, it was like wheatgrass. So
Yeah.
it was like it wasn't like a marsh.
Yeah.
So we are just like we fanned out, like me, you, and our dads were like fanned out, like going through like trying to find it, like where it went down,
Right.
and like me and you are like in the middle,
Mm-hmm. Yes, I
And-
do remember that.
and we're just walking, and all of a sudden it just pops up right in front of us, like stands straight up, and it just starts like hissing at us.
I remember it flapping around, just like wailing and flapping and stuff. So
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I do remember we were fanned out looking for it, and yeah, I remember it was crazy. And then I think it was your dad that grabbed it and wringed its neck.
Mm-mm.
No,
Was your dad?
it was my dad.
Yeah, he put it down.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
He finished the job.
that was a mean goose
It was a mean goose. They're tough.
for sure.
It's like you're trying to peacefully golf every time. I swear, every time I go golfing, I get attacked by a goose.
I smoked a goose with a golf ball once.
Uh-oh.
Hit him right in the back.
Cut that out.
It wasn't on purpose.
It happens, man.
Yeah, it does happen.
I can't remember. I think I was by myself actually.
Yeah, you used to golf a lot by yourself.
I did used to golf a lot by myself.
Loser.
I don't know. I kind of like that. Well, it's nice because I could go really fast.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I just put my earbuds in and listen to whatever and just golf on my own, and whatever.
Dude, I've never been able to do that.
No,
Like always, even going out with 3 people, they always stick a single with you.
what?
That's how like every time I go golfing.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't tolerate that if I was you. I'm
What am
paying.
I
I'm
supposed
paying.
to? What am I
I'm
supposed to say?
paying good
No.
money to golf by myself.
Well, that's why you gotta go early.
I feel like
I don't
I do
know.
go
I've
pretty
always
early.
gone. I've always gone like the afternoons. I guess there's been a couple of times that I go in the morning by myself, but I feel like a lot of the time it'd be like noon to 3 or whatever, and I've never had a problem. Most of the time it was, well, I won't say where it was at, but yeah, at the links course
Yeah.
to the west. But yeah, no, I kind of like it
Dude, I need some kind of
Yeah, I know.
insulation.
though. We should have a pillow around here.
Yeah,
want a
it's
pillow?
behind the curtain.
Yeah, let me grab you a pillow.
My legs are sweating.
I'm sweaty.
Well, actually, if we're gonna have these on for a long time, I got Danielle a thing from Best Buy. It's like a thing that plugs into the USB port, and it's a fan for the bottom.
Really?
Keep it cool.
Mm.
And then it's got a cushion on
It's
the
not
legs.
it's not like super hot. Like it's just I don't know.
I'm sweaty.
I just need something. Ooh, nice. I like it.
Yeah, well, the plan was this was supposed to be smaller, and then I was gonna get you a little side table
Mm-hmm.
that like reached over so you could set it up on the table, but
We're back.
yeah, it clearly
We'll figure something out.
didn't work
Get
out.
those old dude, you remember when we had those like TV dinner tables?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's basically what it was that I was gonna get for you. But
Yeah.
nope. Got in here, we sawed a couch in half.
Oh, Lou, go to the intro.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
I like one.
Shall we start for real?
I think we are started for real.
We've been recording for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that we could put this at like the back or whatever.
Nah, we're just gonna roll straight through it.
All right. Well, guys, welcome to Culture
Welcome
Warfare.
to Culture Warfare. Thanks for joining us for that first.
However long, 25 minutes of nonsense.
Yeah.
I'm Mitchell. I got my co-host here.
My name is Bo, and then we're joined by our co-producers here,
I'm Luke.
I'm Matthew.
and we also got Drew. He's on the 1s and 2s over there, doing his thing.
Our foundation.
Our foundation, our rock,
Yeah,
holding us down. The guy keeping
the guy that
everything
keeps
together
all this
here.
stuff together.
I'll stop. He's blushing.
Yeah, I can see it from his back. So our goal here, guys, is pretty much
Yeah,
our
what-
mission. Our mission statement is, challenging the direction of American culture by serving God, advocating for the Second Amendment, and shining a light on evil. That's kind of the one sentence breakdown of what we are trying to do here.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
say like, kind of feels like, I don't know, the culture trends of America is like kind of going away from a lot of our values, and we kind of like got to a point where we felt like, you can either sit back and, complain about how everything is going,
Yeah.
or you can, do something about it. So this is our way of, making our voices heard and try to at least open up some people's minds to, the different way of living, and not looking at everything through the lens of what you hear on social media or the news, and
Yeah.
maybe open some people's minds. But
Yeah.
there's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to like that. So
Yeah.
it comes with the territory, I guess.
Whatever. But yeah, like you said, I kind of have for the longest time been pretty just kind of angry at kind of the way that I see our country headed, as far as, our culture goes, just like, you know, degeneracy abounding and all kinds of stuff that I don't think is good for this place. And, like you said, you can complain all you want. It's not going to change a thing. So this is kind of our little way of maybe trying to, if we change one harder mind,
Yeah, that would be a success.
I call it a win.
Yeah.
And that's what we're trying to do here.
So,
yeah.
I mean, I think for the most part, you're going to hear a lot of talk about guns because that's really one of our things that we're.
That's like our passion.
Yeah. I would say our main hobby is guns and.
Right.
Maybe not anything useful about guns, but we're going to talk about them, because we like them. Want to make them fun again.
Yeah. I feel like when we were kids, like, guns were just so cool and, like, culturally relevant, like, with video games, movies, and stuff like that. I feel like they've been neutered recently.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. When I, like, play, like, newer video games and stuff, and I don't, like, think, oh, that's a cool gun. Like, what is that? And stuff like that. Like, playing Modern Warfare 2 as a kid, like, seeing the Chris Vectors, like, dude, I want that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's just me. You feel that way?
Well, we're probably older now.
Yeah.
So it's probably still that way for some kids, but it's also like the cultural attack on guns in general.
Right.
Have been like the pressure that society's put on like video game developers and movie developers and just the, parents, like anything gun related, like shutting it down with kids, like.
Right. My favorite is like when like Hollywood actors or, come out and make statements like after any incident whatsoever. It's like, oh, guns are so bad, they're evil. Like Matt Damon.
It's like, calm down, Matt Damon.
Matt Damon is a prime
You're Jason Bourne, dude.
Yes, he's a prime example.
You made all your money off of guns.
Yeah. I'm like, you
loser.
Yeah. You made so much money off of shooting people on film. It's like,
if guns are so bad, you should donate all that money back to something.
If he thinks that gun culture or quote unquote glorifying guns is the problem, then he has to admit that he's part of the problem.
Exactly.
That he has perpetuated this.
There's zero accountability, and that is also a huge part of the problem in America today. Is there is no accountability for a lot of things. So
right.
I mean, we're gonna talk about guns a lot, but there's also other things we're gonna branch off into, and I mean, we're gonna try to have fun, like do silly stuff a lot.
Yeah.
But we'll have some more serious episodes. I feel like probably in the future where we'll kind of try to break it up into like different topics or different types of episodes. Like one will be like, a draft episode where we're just like talking about video game guns and stuff. And then some are going to be like deep dives, like you're going to do John Moses Browning here.
I'd love to do John Moses Browning. He's such an interesting dude. I want to talk about him, but like I have to save all my thoughts for that episode. But yeah, I want to do like John Moses Browning. We'll do stuff on like conspiracy theories, like war history, stuff like that.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Anything from the CIA trying to do mind control to glitter.
Yes, glitter. Glitter. We got a lot to talk about with glitter.
For a rude awakening.
Glitter's a fun
Are
one.
you the only one here that doesn't know the glitter conspiracy?
Probably.
I don't think Drew knows either.
Oh, man.
Oh,
we got a treat for you.
That one's fun.
Yeah, I'm excited now.
Can we get a little preview or...
How many glitter factories do you think there are?
No, you gotta ask him where does glitter come from?
I thought it came from unicorns.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to break your heart, but that's not true.
Where do they come from?
Well,
don't tell me they come from like baby.
Okay, just use common sense. Like, where do you think a product is made? It's in a factory.
Yeah.
Okay, how many glitter factories do you think there are?
I don't know.
There's two.
There's two?
Two glitter factories.
Two glitter factories.
Are they owned by the same people?
Absolutely.
Are they owned by a certain ethnicity?
No. That's not where it goes.
Maybe.
Okay. All right. All right.
It's more,
It probably circles back to that.
Subsidiary or something.
It's more about, there's a lot of There's a lot of mystery surrounding glitter, and
Not a lot of information.
we'll
on
explore
how
the whys.
All right.
And yeah.
I'm excited for the glitter episode.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
It's very fascinating, and it doesn't go where I think you might think it goes.
Okay.
But yeah, it's very cool. But yeah, stuff like that, we definitely want to get into the interesting, like weird stuff like that. Like you said, guns, history.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And we're also gonna do different variations of sawed in half couches on every single episode. So be on the lookout for that. We're bringing some truly custom stuff.
Yeah.
Let us know in the comments what is sawed in half. You're gonna have to keep an eye out for it.
Yeah.
dude, we should make that like a recurring bit. Just like have something on the set cut in half every time.
It's a good idea.
I like it.
Yeah.
We're going bankrupt so quick.
Dude, under my hat, I'm just gonna have one half of my head shaved.
Dude, that would be actually
Dude, I would
sweet.
pay to see that.
You gotta shave half your mustache off.
Yeah. Just leave like a little Easter egg somewhere. That'd be fun.
But yeah, and then we'll have stuff like bits. We'll have Matthew here coming up with some
Yeah, man.
goofy videos or memes or whatever that
Yeah,
we'll react
reaction
to.
videos. Yeah, I'm excited for that.
Do you have any right now or no?
Oh, I got plenty. Trust me.
Oh, you do? Did you email them to the?
I haven't got them through yet.
Yeah, email a couple. and
Yeah, email.
We'll do one right now.
Yeah, email them to the email, and then we'll cover that.
Did we come up with a name for that yet? Or are we just gonna call it the Desk Pop of the Day or something?
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Matthew's Daily Desk Pop.
Could do
Yeah, but it's not a daily occurrence of a single day.
Yeah, Matthew's Desk Pop of the Day. How about
Yeah.
Matthew's Desk Pop of the Day?
All right.
We gotta find somebody to make us like a little banner that like plays when they have it's like Matthew's Desk Pop of the Day. And
Yeah,
it's
it
got
just
like
cuts
a
to
fun little
something
jingle.
Yeah,
Horrible.
little jingle.
Just cuts to someone like dying in a car crash.
September 08.
When's the last time you had your Desk Pop?
I was quoting one-liners from the other guys the other day, and my coworker did not know what I was referencing. I'm like, dude, you've never seen the other guys?
The amount of times I'll say like September 08, people have no idea what I'm talking about. It's so disappointing. But every now and again you'll catch one and you're like, I can rock with this dude. He knows what he's talking about.
I think it was because we were driving to work the other day, and I think we were at a four-way traffic light, and it turned yellow, and I stepped on the gas in the work van, and I just yelled, "America!" Gassed it, and he's like, "Why did you yell America?" And I'm like, "Dude, you never seen the other guys?" He's like, "No." I'm like, oh, I gotta look it up. But yeah,
Did you just yell America?
yeah. Oh, there's so many good lines from that movie.
So many good lines.
Did you get it figured out?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, pulled up, Luke.
He's got to email it over. He's just choosing which one he wanted.
Oh, sure.
What other bits are we gonna do?
Oh, we're gonna do at the end of this episode. We'll do drafts. So basically, the premise is we'll have like different themes for drafts and stuff like that. Where
yeah, we'll do like a snake draft.
Yeah.
and we'll turn it into like a competition. So
yeah,
At
and we'll
the
get your
end-
guys' engagement on it too.
yeah, you guys vote for who wins or
Right. So this episodes will be on guns from video games.
yeah.
So we'll have Matthew and Luke on a team, Bo's his own team, and I'm on my own team, and we'll kind of just pick like our top 5, favorite video game guns, and then
No, we're gonna do it like a snake draft.
so
So,
we'll pick
like-
off a list.
Yeah, we'll pick.
Okay,
Yeah, I think we're just gonna pick in general.
right. Because I have a list of like just a bunch of names of
Right.
video game guns from like Battlefield 4,
Right.
Black Ops 1, Modern Warfare 2, just like games that we all grew up playing. So it'll be at least a
And
little.
then once that gun is picked, then
Nobody can take
no
it.
one can take it.
Right. All right, so we have Matthew's video of the day here. So let's give this a
What is
good
this?
old watch.
Call of Duty?
Are you gonna give us a sales pitch on this thing, or just let it roll?
Well, I mean, I can give you a sales pitch if you want.
Set it up.
I'm just gonna let it roll. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory.
Okay, all right, then let it
Luke's
roll.
gonna love this one.
Yeah. Any context?
You'll see.
Okay.
Experience.
Yeah, I saw that. Yes.
Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Average sig owner moment. Yeah. Dude, I don't even want to get into the 320s right now.
There's so much heat.
There's so much to talk about the 320s.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, dude, did you see that this podcast is already doomed, like from the start?
because we already talked about Sig, and now Sig's lawyers are gonna send us a cease and desist.
Yeah, that and like PSA is just like nuking like accounts that talk crap about their products and AAC ammo specifically.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well, man, then 110 SAS Actual is gonna get.
yeah. Yeah,
get-
he posted about it.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, he got
Because
like,
I remember watching his AAC video the other day,
yeah.
and he got taken down or something.
He
or-
got like mass reported or something.
no way.
Yeah, I saw a post from him talking about it.
He wasn't even harsh on him in that one.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he was like super forgiving. Like, hey guys, I don't want to, I want AAC to, succeed and exist because getting good cheap ammo made in the U.S. is a good thing. We want to protect that. Like, he was super generous to him,
Yeah.
and they still got him.
They went after him, yeah.
Man.
Well, I don't think they did, but his account got mass reported.
Who is
Yeah.
they?
I think we all know who they is.
Well, this they, I think we know who this they.
Yeah.
And but
Man, I can't believe that. That's
maybe we
nuts.
should do an episode. Who is they?
Who is they? Who's they though?
And then that would
That's
be
a
the
loaded
last
question.
episode we ever do.
Yeah,
'Cause
we'll
we'll-
all have to commit.
Well, Kanye said it on Timcast, so I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, and we should. Yeah, you can't say that. Well, that will get bleeped. But what do they call it on sub?
On a live.
Sewer slide.
Oh yeah, sewer slide.
Yeah,
There's all kinds of goofy ways to say it.
it's just
Which
dumb.
is so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Do you
we-
have another one for us, Matthew?
I mean, I
Just
can
in
fire
case.
one.
Just in case, we should probably say this right away. Now, none of us here are.
Sewer slide. I
Ah!
gotta bleep
Got
that one
'em.
too. Sewer slide.
None of us plan on unaliving ourselves anytime soon if we cross a subject.
What's
that
the classic Wendigoon?
we're all very happy with our
No.
lives.
What does he say? He
If
has-
I die, it's not because I shot myself in the back of the head 46 times.
I gotta find
Weird
it.
how often that happens, though.
Man, it really is, isn't it? Especially for Boeing employees.
We're doomed.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Yeah, Matthew, whip us up a nice little meme.
Right now, you
Right.
just put them on the spot.
Yeah, just pull up a meme.
Just off the cusp.
You'd never find me hard
Off the-
pressed to not have one on standby.
Yeah, off the.
I mean, you
off the
can
cuff
find
meme.
you can find really good memes at SDK Rapscallion on Instagram.
Oh yeah, how's that going? You still Shadowban?
No,
That's good.
I deleted all the pictures of guns, so I could actually get engagement on my profile.
So dumb.
What a time to be alive!
It really is.
But eventually they'll be back up there. Once I get enough of a following to not care
Well,
anymore.
also that once we change enough
There
of
it
the
is.
culture, then
not
we're
good.
Yeah,
we're
there you
good.
go.
Yeah. All right, what you got here?
Everyone bully.
Oh no!
Poor Aladdin.
Oh no!
You're gonna have to cut that
Aladdin.
one out. That's
They
got my full legal name on there.
They massacred my boy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll crop it.
We'll crap it. It'll be fine.
won't
Yeah,
blur it.
I'm not gonna dox you the first episode. I'll at least wait till we get 5 in.
Yeah, right. We've done pretty good at not doxing ourselves. Luke was able to catch himself earlier, and I caught myself earlier. We're doing good so far.
And I'll edit it out, so
Yeah,
you'll
fair.
be okay.
Fair.
Would it be okay if I said Mitchell's legal address?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, just just say my old address and just whoever in that old apartment, the poor individual has to go get harassed.
Yeah, their only crime was they just live in.
They just live in my old apartment. You guys want to do the draft now? What do we think?
Yeah, we should do the draft.
Look, if you go to the docs, I got it pulled up, or I got it
Yeah.
written down somewhere. It's just, yeah, here we go. If you scroll down a little bit. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
Okay. So, what are we doing? 5? 5 guns?
5 guns.
Okay. So, we got to figure out how we determine who goes first.
Yeah. How do we do that?
Okay.
We can do rock paper scissors.
No, here. This is how my wife and I do it. We just spin the wheel. So,
Let's go age.
No,
Matthew and I combined our age.
no, you guys are gonna be individuals.
okay. So, we're going to
For this?
do
I thought we were on a team.
Nope, not anymore.
we're going to do this. I'm going to spin the
Works for me.
wheel.
I wanna make this fun.
All right.
We're gonna get heated.
We are going to get heated.
All right. I'm going to spin the wheel right now to go first.
I think what's gonna happen next episode is we're gonna switch these two, so I have somewhere to lean
Yeah.
looking at the TV.
All right. So I'm going to spin the wheel for who goes first. I got
You don't
Bo.
want them to see the cut up side of the couch.
Yeah.
I don't.
I got
think it'd be, I
Bo,
want
me,
people to
and
see that
Luke
we
and
actually
Matthew.
did cut this thing straight in half.
It looks pretty clean right now.
Yeah, it looks too clean for the hack
Looks
job
too
that we did on it.
Purposeful. Yeah.
Okay. So just so you guys see it, so I'm not cheating. I'm spinning the wheel.
By
Wait,
the
hold
way,
on.
This is-
by
this
the
is
way,
for
Hold on,
who's
you got-
going
You got
first.
3 teams on there.
Yes.
I
no, it's 4. We're gonna make them individual.
Oh, they are individual.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I want
there's
to
enough
get.
on here.
I want there to be blood on the first episode of Culture Warfare podcast.
All right. All right. So we got 4 teams here.
Yes,
I'm gonna spin the wheel.
and I'm totally unprepared for this draft. By the way.
This is who's going first. Oh no. All right, Luke's first.
Oh yes.
All right.
Mm.
So Luke's first.
Man, this is tough.
All right. We're gonna take Luke off. Now this is who's going second.
Drew, is there any way we could get you to write this down so we have a?
Timestamp.
Oh. Come on. So we got Luke and then Matthew's
No!
second. Dude, we're screwed.
Oh.
It's game over. So now it's just me and you, Bo. Who's going third? Yes.
Mitchell cheated.
They definitely cheated.
Mitchell cheated.
All right, so we got Luke, Matthew, me, and Bo.
So we picking one at a time, or
So we're
doing
picking
five?
we're
Yeah,
picking
no,
one at a
one,
time.
no.
Okay.
Yeah,
5
so-
5. That would be game over for the first person who gets to pick.
Right. So it's a snake draft. So Luke, you, Mitchell, me, and then me, Mitchell, you, Luke.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sound good?
Yep.
All the way up until 5. So
Luke, you're up.
Okay.
I mean,
You guys might want to bring out your phone so you can like mark down what you're
Yeah, that's
what
a good
you're
idea.
picking.
Should get some notepads.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. I got mine up. All right, Luke. You're up.
All right. I'm gonna try to add some strategy to this. Considering I have no idea what the parameters are for
yeah, we should
better, I'm just freestyling this.
okay.
Okay. So I'm gonna go with the intervention for my first pick.
You
Yeah,
turd.
that's a solid one.
Because
You turd.
I mean it's just solid. I think I'm gonna start with my ranges.
Man.
Yeah. So
Alright.
I'm gonna go intervention.
Write it down on you, and then
Luke, you can probably put like a separate dock
Yeah, I'll just do this
or
for
just
now.
go below. Yeah, that's fine.
okay. Matthew, you're up. Look, if you could scroll up and
Yep.
have him look at it too.
You know, there's a lot of good options on here. Like I'm gonna have to go with all reliable and take the Galil.
Interesting.
All right, we gotta sell these picks better. All right, there's not enough
Yeah.
juice before the picks, and then
Okay.
Galil's iconic from
you gotta say where
BO1.
the gun is from.
Okay.
What
Yeah.
game?
Yeah. We have to be specific.
Yeah.
So okay, I'll go back. So I intervention specifically.
No. I was gonna get that in a steal.
Specifically, Modern Warfare 2. It's just classic. Everyone knows that. If you played first-person shooters, you understand
It's
this.
It's
gun.
iconic.
It is iconic.
I think that's chalk 1-1
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
everyone's list.
Yeah.
Also,
Dude, should we add in everybody gets one steal?
No.
Right.
No.
Everyone's gonna
That
do for the
intervention would be
Yeah,
passing
I
hands
was
pretty
gonna
quick.
say, I was gonna say.
All right, Matthew, you're up.
I'm getting it because you
want-
guys burn your steals.
Yeah, you wanted the Galil, Matthew?
You know, I like the Galil. It's iconic. I'm not going from
From-
Call of Duty. I'm going from Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege.
What?
What?
Huh?
Isn't what's Thatcher's primary is a Galil, is it not?
So can we?
I don't know.
This might be a stupid question, but can you take a Galil from a different video game?
No.
Because he picked like a bad Galil.
Well,
What do you mean
that's
a bad
him.
Galil?
That he's now
We're
chosen
talking
that
about
and wasted
we're
his
just
pick.
we're just talking about a bone stock Galil.
Perfect. So he burned his pick. He
But
burned his
you
number
also
2.
don't get that.
You said
But
video
either.
games. We never mentioned Call of Duty. I mean, we never.
What?
Excuse me?
I'm talking about just the
Huh?
list that we have right here in front of us.
Yeah.
These are all guns from video games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't
And that
have
are
to
all
be.
Rainbow Six
recognizable
Siege is a
from
video
video
game.
games.
Yes.
So when it pulls up in the graphic, it's gonna pull up the Galil for you as your 1-1, but then it's gonna be Rainbow Six Siege next to it.
Goober,
What about it?
whatever.
It's-
I mean, when people think of Galil, like you think Black
No,
Ops.
Black
I
Ops
might
1.
I
Yeah.
might have just
I'm
been
thinking Black Ops
dumb
1.
here.
Yeah, that's what I think of. Look, you want to scroll up for me just a little bit?
Yes. Oh, hold on, Matthew. What color do you want for your name?
Actually, you know what? I might be dumb.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are
We knew
Oh,
that.
whatever. Just
Is it in Siege?
All right, Matthew's
no.
gonna
I
be
was
red.
thinking of a different gun.
No, he like I said, he's just dumb.
You're dumb.
Wait a second. Wait.
What?
So you picked a gun that's not even in the game, or
I thought it was. I haven't.
He
played
just
it in a
he just
long
saw
time.
Galil and he's like, oh, there's one in Rainbow Six Siege. It's not. It's in Black Ops 1.
Yeah, I'm sure there's about 4,000 video games that have a Galil. You muppet.
wait. So are we
He's-
giving it to him, or like what?
He
what
can have the Galil, but it's from Black Ops 1.
I'll take the Galil from whatever video
Okay,
game.
he gets the
so
Galil.
Okay.
choose.
He gets the Galil.
Okay.
I don't think that's allowed. I think we gotta
What?
make him pick a video game. Pick one.
Fine.
Okay. Pick a
Call of
video
Duty.
game.
When? Which one?
You can name any Call of Duty. I bet you there's a Galil in it.
You have to name one.
You're the
Fine.
video game guy.
I never played Call of Duty. I
Yeah,
played.
he is younger. Yeah.
I played Modern Warfare 2 of them, and that was it.
You
That
can
was
pick
all I
it from
had.
Fortnite if you want.
There's no. I don't know that
not
information
that young.
actually.
Unbelievable.
Okay.
Okay, we're
pick
getting
one.
All right,
You're gonna go Black Ops 1.
1.
Yes, there we go.
Wow.
that was
Wow.
way harder than it needed to be.
That-
Wow.
You guys started to buck up on my thing. No one ever mentioned Call of Duty.
Yeah,
I
you
said
pick up
Tom
you
Clancy's.
pick your gun
Okay,
and pick
then-
what game you want it from.
Yeah. set the scene.
Was that 2009?
That
The original Modern Warfare 2
You
came
guys
out?
fucked
Yeah,
up on
09.
that.
Set the
Guys are
scene.
Okay.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, set the scene. Let's see.
Let's see. I think I want. I think I'm gonna go with the RPK from Black Ops 1, simply because that was my favorite
Where is
gun to use in
where is the
zombies.
RPK?
Right above the Gold
Oh,
Magnum.
there it is.
That was my favorite gun after Pack-a-Punch of Black Ops 1 zombies.
Black Ops 1.
Yeah. Love that gun.
Set the scene, man.
Set the scene, Pack-a-Punch, Kino der Toten, cracking them knuckles, putting that thing into the Pack-a-Punch machine, and shooting lasers. And I think the sound that it makes is just like so iconic. It's just
It is. It is
such a
pretty
good
iconic.
sound. Yeah. All right, Bo, you're up. Oh, you chose my favorite color too. Nice.
I got you.
All right. I'm going to show you boys how to set the scene. Okay. You're 12. Okay. You're sitting in your living room with your homie.
I can taste the pizza rolls now.
Pizza rolls, they're in the oven. You're on Rust. You're 1v1ing and you're losing.
Luke already took the intervention.
You're down bad. Everyone knows it's snipers only, but you're down bad.
I know where this is going.
The rules have gone out the window and we've resorted to real violence.
Yeah.
My pick is the gun that you grabbed when you got mad, when you're down bad 1v1 on Rust. I'm going with the UMP 45 from Modern Warfare 2.
Oh, man.
UMP.
And you sprayed
not
your
what
boy down.
Where is the UMP at?
Yeah, it
Up
should be at
top.
the top. Yeah.
There it is.
Man. I thought that was going a different direction. The UMP is a great choice, though.
It was so good.
It's such a great
It was
choice.
so good.
Okay, Bo. Back to you.
The swing. This is a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be.
Wait, really? Are we doing back? Why not just go back in the same order?
Because it makes it more fair for the person picking fifth.
Yeah.
Oh,
They get
yeah,
two
fair.
picks.
Fair.
I mean, he can't have the intervention and then the sixth best gun.
Yeah.
True. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Fifth.
Yeah, fifth. You're right.
Yeah. Fourth.
Mm.
No, because he would get the fourth. I got 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, fourth. and
Yeah,
then
I think he said like the fifth person, and I'm like, there's no 5 people here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, there is, but he's not talking.
Man, I don't know.
Not sure.
I'm
This is tough.
struggling. I'm gonna go. The problem is I don't want to go too heavy on Modern Warfare 2 just because. Oh, I know what I'm getting right here, right now. Okay. The intervention, it ran. So
Mhm.
this gun could fly. I'm talking Black Ops 2. You're trying to make a quick soap montage. And you got this sweet green glowing camo on this thing, you've maxed it out. It's the first gun you maxed out. I'm going with the Ballista.
Oh,
The Ballista.
oof, good. You might have to add that in there, Luke.
We gotta add it. Oh, we can't
Yeah.
we can just pick whatever.
Yeah, if you can remember
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, you have to add it. I got a
Boom.
banger in my head right now.
Well, good thing you're up.
All right, fellas.
How do you spell Ballista? No clue.
It's just another L.
One second here.
I thought you had a banger in your head.
Oh, I do. I do have a banger in my head.
Bo, do you want a color?
You forgot the name though.
No, I didn't forget the name. I had
Set me up. Set the scene. Where are you?
Okay. We are on. We're on high rise.
Oh boy.
We're on high rise. Modern Warfare 2.
Okay.
High rise.
Everybody's doing their 360 no scopes with the intervention off the crane.
Mm-hmm.
You have decided to take a different approach. A little bit more high octane, fast paced approach, if you will. So, while everybody's trick shotting and everything, you decided to grab your good old trusty double barrel, and then you put one in your other hand.
Oh.
You got your Akimbo Rangers.
Yeah.
Is that on here?
No, that's
Monster.
not on there either. We're gonna
Monster.
put the Akimbo Rangers on there.
Monster. You just cleaning up the scraps.
Man, that was such a fun time.
You were that kid too.
Oh yeah.
You were the first person to break out the UMP 45.
He definitely was.
It wasn't the UMP though. It was either the Vector or like
Don't burn any pics. Don't burn any pics.
No, I don't know. Or the Bear probably, just because if it was sniper only, then I'm like, fine, I'm getting the semi out of that.
Everyone
just gonna
knows
mag
those were
dump into
banned.
you.
Yeah.
Everyone knows those are banned.
That was like the unspoken rule. It has to.
That or the riot shield with throwing knives. All right, Matthew.
Matthew, you're up.
All right. This is some new age stuff.
Okay.
It's 2017.
Okay.
Call of Duty.
You were just born.
I was just born. 2017. You just played probably the best campaign ever.
Hmm.
And now you're playing some multiplayer online. Hop into some hardcore. What do you get? 1911. Hardcore. Call of Duty World War II.
Oh yeah.
Call of Duty
Yeah.
World War II, yeah. Okay. I feel like
I hated that game.
Call of Duty World War
Really?
II's zombies mode is criminally underrated, I think.
I agree
Actually,
with that.
I don't think I hated it. Still, I just didn't really play it that much.
Yeah, I played the campaign, which I thought was fine, but I mean, I only play Call of Duty for zombies now, so well, I mean, that's how it's been forever. But yeah, I feel like World War II zombies mode was criminally underrated.
That's the one where they really took a more
gruesome
like,
approach.
gruesome
Yeah.
horror approach to that one.
Yeah, very cool.
Call of Duty
fun.
World War II's campaign is probably my favorite campaign.
I
out
haven't
of any
played that
Call
one
of
in
Duties.
so long. I don't even remember like what all goes on in it. But I mean, they're all kind
Yeah,
of the same.
man.
Well, imagine the events that took place in World War II.
Well, yeah,
And there you go.
I do remember D-Day somewhere in there. I think.
I think
Okay.
that's the only mission I remember from that one.
June 6, 1944.
All right, Luke, you're up.
All right. Well, I am. Man, this is tough. I feel like I want to get away from the Call of Duty and pick some other game.
Do it.
I think I'm going to go with that. I think I'm going to go with the Gold Magnum.
Mm.
And we're going to do
The king of the snipers in
Battle-
Battlefield 4.
Battlefield 4. Yeah,
Oh,
you know
yeah.
it. You
Heavy
know it.
snipers.
I know.
Mm.
That's why I was kind of hesitant because it's another bolt gun, but
Yeah.
I guess that's what I like.
No, the Go Magnum was a banger in Battlefield 4.
But honestly, I figured I need to do a pick from something other than Call of Duty.
Yeah. Well, that's all I did in Battlefield was snipers. Like I didn't touch any other guns but snipers in Battlefield 4.
Or the L115.
The L115 was my favorite.
Yeah, Battlefield 4.
But
what
the
a
Go
game.
Magnum was a banger too. Let me see what I got here. You got one?
All right, is it back to you now, or do I go?
We're
again?
doing. Are we?
You get 2.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Can we set a rule here? Are we doing just real guns?
I would think so, or somewhat
I
realistic.
I would say so. That
Well,
keeps it a little bit
Like
more
you can't pull a
grounded.
gun from Destiny 2.
Well, right.
Yeah,
I
Galil.
mean,
Can we add Halo? Because we all played Halo, right?
Yeah, but you
as
could just
long-
pick an energy sword and then you'd be.
Okay, fine. No, we'll stick to
Yeah,
real guns.
stick
We'll
to
stick to
real,
real guns.
yeah.
Yeah, I get your point.
It'd be like picking a lightsaber.
Yeah, gravity hammer.
Yeah.
The golf club from Reach.
I don't know. As long as it's semi close to.
nah,
real guns, I think
we'll
it's-
just do real guns.
Okay.
From, yeah, I think it'll just cause too much chaos.
But also,
Luke is a-
like that kind of limits though the amount of games.
I mean, it's only 5. 20,
that's true.
20 whole guns.
That's true. I guess.
Plus, we want to still
yeah,
be able to like fight and be salty at each other's picks.
That's true.
So-
Yeah. Okay.
Luke, is it back to you?
Yep. I'm gonna go with the MP5.
From what?
Call of Duty Cold War.
Interesting.
Hmm.
pick.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Interesting pick.
I just remember that I felt like that got the most use in Cold War.
Oh, it was the only gun I used in that game.
Yeah. It was
Fair.
pretty stacked in Cold War.
I basically.
And it felt good, to use the MP5 in that time.
Yeah.
It just felt right.
Yeah, it did feel right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're correct about that. Yeah. Setting wise, it was
Yes.
nice.
Yep. It's all about the setting.
And it had like the cool didn't it have like a wrap on it?
Yeah, you could get one. Yeah, it was like one of the blueprints or whatever.
Dude, with all the new CODs, like I don't play that much, but like when I do play for the 3 weeks that I'm super into multiplayer, I only use guns based on how I can make them look. Nothing to do with the stats at all.
Did you get Black Ops 6?
Yeah.
I played it for maybe 3 days, and it
Yeah.
hasn't been played since.
Right.
How much multiplayer did you play on Black Ops 6?
I played a lot.
Really.
Not many days, but
Although I will say that was one of the better ones in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true.
It
Not anymore though.
yeah, they ruined it pretty quickly, which is kind of standard, but I
Oh.
did.
Right.
Par for the course.
Yeah, when I'm playing Call of Duty and I'm trying to fall into like the realism as much as you can in Call of Duty, and then all of a sudden a shark rounds the corner and hits me with the shotgun.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to get into.
I don't know. After I got executed by Nicki Minaj, I was like, yeah, maybe maybe it's time to find a different game.
Yeah.
All right, Matthew, I think you're up again.
All right.
Oh, you guys are cooked.
I'm going new again. Absolutely busted. We're going 2020. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 AS Val with the snapshot grenade where you could shoot through
Wow.
walls.
Wow. That's a good pick. That is a good pick. And they nerfed it immediately.
Oh, yeah. It didn't last a week, but that time frame
I remember I was so angry because I didn't have my AS Val ranked up enough until they nerfed it.
I got clips of me just lasering people through floors and walls.
Oh,
and
dude.
it's so busted.
Am I allowed to use fictional DLC weapons?
What do you mean fictional DLC?
It looks like a real gun, but it's not actually a real gun.
Yeah, I think I know what you're going with. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you can take it.
I'm gonna go with the king of the assault rifles from Black Ops 2, the Peacekeeper.
Oh man.
Oh, it hurts.
Man, cruising on hijacked around with that thing is just like you get your boy spawn trapped, it's game over.
Oh, dude, that game. Yeah.
So good.
And it was so good in Black Ops 3 too.
Yeah.
It was so good in Black
So
Ops
good.
3.
So you want Black
Wow.
Ops 3 or Black Ops 2?
2.
2. Yeah, that's the OG. Gotta take 2. All right.
What you got? I don't know what they're laughing at. They're having a schizo moment.
Yep.
All right. I am also going to go away from Call of Duty. I'm going to go into Battlefield 4.
Mm.
I don't remember what age I was when I started playing this game, but I do remember when I did fire up that game for the first time, hopped in multiplayer, changed my life.
Oh yeah.
Changed the course of the rest of my life forever.
Battlefield 4 is such a fantastic game.
Such a good game. Open up your world
Mhm.
to tanks,
Yes. Jihad Jeeps.
jihad
Oh.
jeeps, C4, all the things.
Dude, we need to play that again.
But
Absolutely.
what specifically changed my life? Get my hands on the Scar H.
Yeah.
With the ACOG.
Is that where it all started?
That's where it all. No,
No.
it started at NW3,
Yeah.
the Scar L,
Mm-hmm.
but cemented forever. BF4,
Oh yeah.
Scar H. It's still, every time I play the game, it's the only gun I use, basically.
Is that in 308 or 556?
Well, the one from BF4 is in 308,
Yeah.
but Modern Warfare 3 is 556.
I'm gonna hit you with another Battlefield 4 one as well. Cause
No, you're not, because my pick.
Oh dang!
Ooh.
You got me.
Got him.
You got me. Man.
But you're safe,
Probably.
because
Probably.
I'm going Modern Warfare again. And I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to go recent. I'm going to lay off the nostalgia a little bit. I mean, where were you during peak COVID?
Peak COVID.
Yeah, what were we doing?
I was playing Black Ops 3 Zombies.
No,
Warzone?
we were playing Warzone. OG
Mhm.
Verdansk.
Fair. Yeah, Verdansk for sure. Oh, I know where this is going.
And we had a run with the Growl 556.
Okay. Yep.
I
Peak.
remember that.
Peak laser beam. Everyone was using it. You didn't even have to go pick up
Oof.
a custom loadout.
Oof.
You could just pick them up off the ground.
I got another good one from Warzone 2 that I'm thinking of that I want.
That's not on this list, is it?
No, probably
No.
not.
No, I'm not seeing it. Okay.
I mean, video games almost made a comeback.
Yeah. Modern Warfare 2019 was a great game.
So good.
Fantastic.
I think that
so
was like the
good.
last great COD.
How do you spell that?
It really.
GRAU 556.
R-A-U.
Do you,
That's right. Yep.
I feel like I'm kind of in the camp of it was just going to be a good game no matter what. Because they like went back to like the modern age.
Yeah, they
'Cause
did
they
take
were-
a step away from like the futuristic stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
They went heavy realistic,
yeah.
and it was so good. The campaign was good. That game was just so good.
That was a good game. I liked it. And I think they did a good job with the story of it and everything. It was a good game.
It was a good game.
I really liked the night vision modes. That was something
Yeah.
like unique and super interesting
Super
and fun
cool.
that I liked about
But
it.
it just didn't get enough run for them to keep it going. Because
Well, the dev cycle is so fast nowadays. Like they're putting out a new game every year, like clockwork, and so
shame.
it's like, you know,
I want some 5-on-5 raid style gameplay, realistic gameplay, and with
Yeah.
night vision,
yeah,
like
That'd be so
competitive.
sick.
Yeah. But with like COD's like engine and like
Yeah.
graphics and everything.
like the arcadiness of it still, but
I don't know if it's arcadey because 19 it didn't feel really that arcadey compared
well,
to the
it
games
is
that
it is still arcadey.
because it's
I mean, if you
COD, but
consider, Ready or Not is more like super realistic versus
yeah,
Call
but
of Duty.
that's not. I feel like Ready or Not's more geared towards like LE work, like police work and stuff like that.
True. It's like Rainbow Six, but not arcadey.
But like
What
Call of
Rainbow
Duty
Six
is
was
like
supposed to be.
it's geared towards like you're supposed to feel like you're a special
Rainbow-
operator.
Yeah, well, Rainbow Six was fantastic when it first started.
Still fantastic.
It's
I don't know
still-
what you're talking about.
It's still good based on
No, Rainbow Six is garbage now, and
You
has been garbage for the past like
garbage.
3 years.
No, it is garbage now, but like
It's
the
oversaturated.
Yeah.
There's
the
definitely some bull
the
crap, but
concept of the gameplay is still
Yeah.
good. It's just the rest of the crap they added into it that was stupid.
Yeah. I think that yeah, I'm gonna go back to Battlefield 4 as well, and I'm gonna go with the Mark 11 motto. I had so many kills on that gun, and that was where my
It's where the cloning phase
that's
began.
where I got my obsession with the Mark 12 motto was the Mark 11 motto from Battlefield 4. I was just like, oh, so cool. The tube handguard, the A2 stock, everything about it, perfect. And there's like the greatest DMR, so good.
Yeah.
I just remember sitting, at the top of the radio tower on man, what was that map? There's like the two buildings where the objectives were. There's like the dome radio tower, and we would always like watch for people coming up the ladders
Yeah,
like
yeah,
in the
yeah.
woods and in like Russia or something like that. Which map is that?
Ah.
You know.
I don't.
We always played the night vision mode or the night mode.
Are you talking about the one with the satellite dish?
Yes.
I think it might be just called satellite.
No, not the big satellite dish. It was the one that was in the woods.
Oh, yes. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's see. I can pull it up here real
all
quick.
right. You got it. Yeah, but we would go, and it's just got those two buildings next to each other that everyone fought
yes.
for.
Mm-hmm.
And you just sit on top and wait for a helicopter to come charge you.
Yes. What is it? This one.
It,
Oh, what is it? What is it called? Zavad 311.
oh, that's right.
That's what it is. Zavad 311.
So good.
My goodness.
All right, Matthew, you're up.
Can I have the Fat Man launcher from Fallout 4? I'm gonna reminisce here a little bit. You're on Kino. Black Ops 1.
Mm.
He's going with the Olympia, isn't
You don't know that you can unlock doors. You're
Mm.
sitting behind the counter.
Yup.
I'm taking the Olympia.
he?
Okay.
It is.
Solid.
M14 gang rise up.
No.
And you die round 5 at the dog round every single time.
Man, I loved playing Black Ops 1 Zombies when we were kids before like we knew that like the doors on Kino opened.
Mm-hmm.
And we just like would see how long we could last behind the counter because that just seemed to be the safest spot when we were that young.
Dude, do you remember?
Die at the dog round every time.
Do you remember the first time you played Black Ops Zombies?
I remember when Call of Duty World at War came out, and I went over to my
That's a
friend's
good
house and
pick
we
right there.
played co-op campaign on World at War, and we finished the campaign, and then we went back to the main menu and saw that there's a new game mode, Zombies, unlocked. I think actually it plays a cutscene after you finish the campaign, as a matter of fact. And we're like, what? And it puts us in, we get put in the Zombies menu, and we click play, and boom. All the way back to Nocturne on Toten.
Dude,
So good.
I remember the first time. Were we together the first time we played?
First time I played zombies. Oh man, was that at the red place? I don't remember.
I don't remember. I
I think so.
think so.
Yeah,
I think it was before that.
I think so.
Yeah. I think it was before that.
Mm.
All I remember is like,
All I know is I wouldn't play by myself.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was about to say. I think
Terrifying.
the first time I played it, I was either like with just one other person or it was just me. I can't remember, but someone told me like, "Oh, you got to play this." And as soon as you hear the music,
Yeah.
everything changed. Like
Oh, yeah.
I chickened out so quick. And then the next time I played it, it was with a bigger group of people, so I felt okay. But
Yeah.
the first time I played it, I was like, nope.
I love zombies.
Can't do it.
Love zombies. All right, who's next?
I think I'm up.
You're back up. Okay.
Okay, you guys gave me enough time to pick my next one. How
How are you doing that, by the way?
What?
Oh, are you just looking on the list?
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say,
No, it's all in my head.
That'd be pretty tough to just like, cause I'm like peeking.
Oh, steel trap.
Yeah.
No.
I'm surprised you're not asleep by now.
Hey, it's not that late.
Yeah.
Right? It's not. I had a bubbler. We're good.
Okay.
Just
Set the stage.
yeah. Okay.
Set
Anyway,
the stage.
setting the stage. So, as you can see from my last couple picks, or my first 2 picks, I went with long range bolt guns. You can get 1 round off, and you got to be precise. So, of course, I'm gonna have to add one to the list and go with the SMAW from Battlefield 4.
Yes.
Mitchell knows what I'm talking about.
Yes.
It was a free-firing rocket launcher used as anti-vehicle, but I think it was one of 2 that were free-firing, and just I think
Yeah,
there was
that and the RPG.
I think there was a third, but that was laser guided.
Yeah.
Um,
That
And
would be
just-
the SRAW.
Is that a DQ?
Yeah, that's right.
That's not a gun. It's a launcher.
Okay, it fires.
We can throw
I guess
throw
a launcher.
launchers.
It's a real gun.
It's heavy ordnance.
It is heavy
It's
ordnance.
not small arms fire.
Okay, we're gonna go with it because I already set the stage.
It can be anti.
I'm already excited.
If you want it to be.
Already,
Yeah, it can really-
which it was used. That's how it was used a lot of times.
Oh, there's so many legendary clips with the small.
Oh yeah. Well,
Dude,
I'm
I
already
have so many.
I'm already
I have
excited
so
about
many
it. So we're
game
adding
clips
that on there.
recorded of us on Battlefield 4 riding around on Shanghai Showdown or whatever that is.
Siege of Shanghai.
Siege of
Siege of
Shanghai, yeah. Riding around on jet skis, blowing up other people on jet skis, and the LAVs and stuff like that, the amphibious LAVs. Oh, such
And
a
So
good
then
time.
there
and then
there
you
is
were then you were guys like me where after a while you get bored. So just stimulate that ADD, you just spawn in, just fire rockets at the middle building until it fell down.
My favorite was putting C4 on top of your
Jet ski.
on top of your jet ski, or C4 on top of helicopters and blowing up whoever's helicopter driving it.
Yeah, you would
Because
do
we always
that.
played hardcore.
Yeah, you do
and
that
so,
to hardcore.
So yeah, we would just toss C4 on it, wait for somebody to spawn into the helicopter, take off, and then we just blow it up.
Or
So terrible.
so you got kicked pretty fast for that.
Very regularly, I got
But
kicked for
if
that.
you played core, you could put it on the underside of the helicopter, and it wouldn't blow up the helicopter. But what it
just
would
make
do
it flip though.
is would make it flip over, so they would crash
Oh, nice.
and blow themselves up.
Yep.
Nice.
But anyway,
You're back up.
Yep, I'm setting up the scene of the SMAW. It was. There's something about being in a gunfight with someone and coming out on top. Great. There's something about lining up a good shot with a sniper and hitting that long range shot. But there's a whole nother feeling of lining up a slow moving rocket at a helicopter
Mm.
and completely guessing where you think it's going to go and
Oh,
just
yeah.
firing
Oh,
in
yeah.
oblivion.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
And watching those two come to the point and connect.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
such
great.
a great feeling.
It's magical.
You get so
It
hyped.
is magical. Dude, the amount of times I just willy-nilly just like whipped my controller across and just shot blindly into the air from like, hundreds of feet away. And
Those hit
hitting
way more often than the ones that you actually like try to like line up.
oh, for sure. Yeah.
Like you're much better off just being like just pulling it out. Just
It's all instinct.
Yeah, it's like I look like I'm 500 yards away from this helicopter that way.
don't even think about it. Just aim in a direction. Just shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And also with the guys that normally flew like the little birds and stuff like that,
Oh yeah.
there's just the no
So
livers
toxic.
that all they do is play this game, so they're
Yeah.
whipping around, just destroying everyone. And then little old you comes around and just
Ruins their day.
humbles them quick.
Yep.
Blind squirrel finds a nut.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah.
how much of that, like, never was that guy, but I always wanted to be that guy because, like, it had to be so much fun being the dude that was, like, good at that. And the
Driving
entire
helicopters?
lobby is just lobbing grenades and stuff at you the whole match.
It's funny because I was actually pretty good at flying helicopters. That just wasn't my thing though. Like I was good at it, but I preferred sniping more often. So I would fly a transport chopper to where I wanted to go snipe from, and then I would let whoever else take it over. So I got pretty good at flying, but I just was like, nah,
Dude,
I don't need it.
when I was in college, one of the dudes that was, like, I think he was, like, the punter on the football team.
Mm-hmm.
We were like knew him and like he played Battlefield 4, like he was one of those guys.
Mm.
And so having him on your team was so much fun, dude. Like the things you could do with a solid pilot is unbelievable. So much fun.
Luke, I think you're up.
All
Yeah,
right.
you got another
Last
I think this
pick.
is the last one. Yeah.
It is
Last
last
one.
pick. Boy. See, this is where I struggle because I know I should probably add variety to my list.
It's all about the strategy, brother.
But it is all about the strategy. And I don't know what the criteria is for what's a better team.
The audience is gonna pick.
Whatever you think is gonna make your list stronger.
I'm just going to go with my heart. Go with something that's classic. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. And it's just solid. I'm going to go with the Spaz 12.
Oh, you turd. That's what my pick
That's
was gonna be.
That's a good last pick.
I
Man.
think
Which game?
which game? That is the question. That is a good question.
No, you didn't set the scene good enough.
No. When I close my
Put that.
eyes,
Make sure you guys remember that. He didn't even know which game. Keep in
the
mind.
thing is, it's because every game that it's in, it's solid. So how am I supposed to pick?
It is. It is a solid. It is remarkably solid gun for what it is in real life.
That's so true.
It's just not that great in real
No.
life, but all
Yeah.
video games, it's like it's the one.
But what I think I'm gonna go with is because when I close my eyes and I think about the SPAS 12 and I'm having dreams, all I can think about is Modern Warfare 2.
Mm-hmm.
It being
I was there.
secondary.
I was there with you. That
Yeah,
was
yeah.
nice.
It was like the last time where you could have a solid primary gun and then just be able to switch to a secondary shotgun. It was like the last time
This is the last time. It was the
Mhm.
last
before
time
they
we-
found out, yeah, this is way too good. We got to make it a primary. So I'm going with Modern Warfare 2.
Solid.
that gun really ruined
Oh yeah.
the secondary shotgun stage for.
Yeah, it did.
But can you imagine like that was your secondary in like real life though?
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's a crazy secondary.
I have
Yes.
That'd
That'd
two
be kinda
guns
A bird
in my brain right
actually.
now, and I can't decide.
You're sitting there. You're in a stack, and like you just are. Everyone's got their
They're
pistols,
Glocks.
They're Glocks. Everyone's got a Safari Land and a Glock in their holster. You know they know what they're doing. And then there's one guy. He's in the back.
No, he's at the front. He's breaching.
He was in the back. And he walks his way up to the front. And as he's going past, you see Benelli M4 in his back, and you're like, what the heck is wrong with this guy?
You see him stow his M4, his AR-15.
He's got it attached to his hip.
Yeah, he stows his rifle, and he whips out a full size 12 gauge shotgun.
18-inch barrel.
Just, yeah.
Something crazy.
All right, Matthew. Last pick.
Last
you got?
pick. Well, I want you to picture this.
Let's hear it.
1944.
I'm there.
You're in a cave on Iwo Jima.
Oof. I know where this is going.
You're just peacefully minding your own business. All of a sudden, you hear some footsteps, and they're coming. They're coming. And you see a white man that's about 4 times your size rounding the corner in a dead sprint with an M1 Garand with a bayonet on the hand.
Mm.
And he gets you with it. That's what I'm going with.
That was a...
Battlefield 5, M1 Garand with the bayonet.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
How does that go?
Specifically, Iwo Jima.
Okay.
Specifically.
Okay.
I like it.
That's not on here, is it?
No.
We really didn't have any classic guns on there. Nice pick, Matthew.
Well, I have one in my head that I have locked in right now. but
Based
I
on
also
your-
have-
Our other draft that we did that may or may not see the light of day.
Mhm.
Might be lost media.
Might be lost media.
Your list is shocking me.
Man, I have two. I have two stuck in my head right now that they're just duking it out, and I can't decide. I really can't. Oh, man, this is rough. You know what? As cool as this one would be, I'm gonna have to go with the other one. I'm gonna throw it to the classic. I'm gonna go with you're fighting in the trenches on the Eastern Front, World War II. Once again, you hear that charge whistle, you fix bayonet, and you jump over that barbed wire. You hop down into the trench of the Nazis, comes square face to face with an SS officer. You point that bayonet in his face and tell him to surrender. He brings up his SDG 44 to you. You pull the trigger, blow his head off with your trench shotgun. I'm going to go with the trench shotgun from Call of Duty 2.
Call of Duty 2.
Call of Duty 2. Man, I love that gun.
Not bad.
You know, I love that story,
Not-
but there's some discrepancies.
You know what,
And the
Matthew?
fact that there is
Whatever.
not an SS officer in the trenches.
Whatever. You would
Strike
know.
it from the record.
I mean, maybe there was, but, you know, they had other arrangements.
He was there by accident. You never know.
Yeah.
These guys wandered
He got
off.
mixed up.
He wandered off.
All right, Bo.
All right, last
What you
pick of the
got?
draft. I'm gonna go with a pick. This one's just for me. I feel like the rest of the guns on my list are pretty recognizable, but this one's for me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking I'm going back to the time where I'm either a freshman or a sophomore. It was right around the time when I could start driving. And, you know, all your friends are, you know, worried about driving around, doing the things, worried about girls.
Gross.
What am I doing? What am I doing? I'm in the basement playing Call of Duty Ghosts.
Oh.
How could I forget?
Oh.
I love this game. I love this game so much. There's so many good guns that I'm disappointed to
I don't
not.
know why it gets so much
But
hate.
here's your. I know you're thinking of a gun. This is not that gun.
No?
This
Okay.
is a me pick. I'm going Remington R5 assault rifle with the holographic sight on it, the one that no one's ever seen before, mowing people down.
The Remington R5. I'm going to have to look this up
Yeah,
now.
pull
You
it
see,
up.
I was totally thinking the honey badger when you mentioned ghosts.
Mhm.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Yeah, honey badger's great, and I wanted to pick it, but I just
yeah.
abused the Remington R5 in this game.
Oh, yeah.
I abused it. Yep, there it is, right there.
Yep. I got you. Yeah, I thought you were going Honey Badger for sure.
No, I used that too, but oh man, this was the gun. Also, a gun that's not on any of our lists that was top tier in that game too. Close second for me was the Vector in Call of Duty Ghosts.
Yeah.
Was super good.
Yep.
Oh, that's some of the best time of my
I
life.
love Call of Duty Ghosts.
Yeah.
Can we have an
Having Snoop
honorable-
Dogg announce for you. Oh,
Legendary.
it's so cool.
Legendary.
Mine that an honorable mention that I was really debating between this one and the trench shotgun was Black Ops 2 on Hijacked, running around with the Scorpion, Evo,
Those
with
are really
rapid
fun.
fire.
Rapid fire, yeah.
Yup.
Yeah, do that too.
Yup.
Oh.
So good.
What about the
You press
Was
the
it-
trigger, $20 right there.
the PB2000 from Modern Warfare 2?
Yeah.
You can kimbo those things.
Mm-hmm.
Those were
Yeah.
sweet.
Another one from Call of Duty 2 is the PPSH. That was another really good one. I don't know if you guys played that early. But-
Mm-mm.
Which one?
The PPSH from Call of Duty 2. I don't know if you really played that either. I played Call of Duty 2. That was the first Call of Duty I played.
Call of Duty World War II PPSH was good.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, it was a blast in Call of Duty 2. But yeah.
All right.
So what do we got for a list here?
Give me a second to
Okay, Luke's making those up right
finalize
now
this.
as we speak.
Yep.
Did you keep track of yours?
Luke's got them all.
Yeah,
Wait a
Luke's got
second.
them all marked right now.
Oh, no, we're good. Yeah.
Who did it?
Not me.
That's what I was wondering.
Okay. You are you have a greater than 50% chance of that fart being yours.
There's 5 people in here. Your math
And-
is off.
The math isn't off because you
Yeah.
still have over a 50% chance of it being you.
All right, Mr. Hair Dryer.
Did that make it in?
No.
Oh man.
No.
Oh, it
and it
did?
is not
That's
going to make
good.
it in. It's
That's
not going to
good.
make it in.
Come on.
Nope.
No one's gonna even know what that
No.
means.
I'm surprised you didn't go with your WA 2000. Loser.
You know, I did want my WA 2000, but I'm looking at my list and I'm just thinking of like the ones that I really like used the most, and those are it. But my WA 2000, I did love in Black Ops 1.
AA12 was OP.
I thought about
I'm
it.
surprised nobody took that one because I
was thinking about
I
it.
was thinking about grabbing that one. That or the Striker 12. That's another good one.
Mhm.
But I'm like,
Yeah, the only problem with the Striker, though,
so slow
is-
to reload.
yeah, as
it
soon as
literally
you're-
took 8 years to reload.
yeah.
But you could have kimbo those bad boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the only saving grace, I think, other than it taking 10 minutes to reload them.
And it was a secondary, right?
No, I don't think so. Was it?
In Modern Warfare 2, yeah.
Oh,
All shotguns were
Oh,
secondary in
yeah,
Modern
you're
Warfare
right.
2.
man.
Yeah. Even crazier, going back to what we were talking about, the dude carrying a shotgun. I always carried the AA12 as a secondary. Can you imagine that?
Oh, dude, that'd be sweet.
That would be sweet. I mostly remember the AA12 from like FPS Russia video.
I always
Mhm.
remembered mine from Call of Duty. But yeah, that was just a banging gun. Another one. Which one am I thinking of? There was a like a full auto shotgun from Battlefield 4. Was it like the Origin 12 or something like that? It was I think it's the gun that Ella uses in Rainbow Six. The shotgun that Ella has in Rainbow Six.
Yeah.
The SG-12 or something.
Yeah, I think it's called like the Origin 12 or something like that on Battlefield 4. That thing was sick too. But I think that one was auto in that game,
Yeah.
if I'm thinking correctly.
And I
might
got
be
the
wrong.
closest to like a standard AR.
Yeah,
Like the M4 is in every single video game ever, and it's always like a solid gun.
yeah, for sure. It's kind of hard to go wrong with them for. All right. Here's
I
our
don't think
list.
any of mine are
Let's
normal.
read them off.
Bo, you read yours off. Oh, wait, Bo, you only have 4.
Oh, wait. Did I miss
You're missing-
one?
You gotta
Oh,
run
yeah,
from
R5.
R7. Yeah, R5, right? Yeah.
My bad.
Bo, you read yours off.
I'll just read them all off. All right.
Read yours off and then again specify what.
Luke, you don't have them in order.
No.
What do you need them in order for?
What?
What do you need them in order for?
So people know where you took them. That's important information.
Oh, like where in the pick?
Yeah, because
Okay.
like I mean, if you got intervention at 4, then we really screwed something up, you know.
Okay, yeah, here. I'll just number them quick.
Well, I have mine in order.
I
Which
remember mine
is-
in order.
That's
Scar
it.
was your 1, right?
No.
No, it was UMP 45.
Mm,
You
Right.
have them in order right now.
I have these ones. Okay.
Mine was
no,
the
actually you don't. I had the Ballista at 2.
yeah,
Scar at 3.
Yeah.
yeah,
Bro.
yeah, and then the R5s. And then for
Okay, you can just read them off.
okay,
Then I'll number yours while you're
okay,
reading them off.
all right, Bo, you're up.
All right. So I got number 1, UMP 45, 2, Ballista, 3 Scar H from Battlefield 4, 4 Growl 556 from Modern Warfare 2019 Warzone, and then 5 Remington R5 from Call of Duty Ghosts.
Solid. For mine, I had the RPK from Black Ops 1. I had the Akimbo Rangers from Modern Warfare 2. The Peacekeeper from Black Ops 2.
Great pick.
The Mark 11 Mod O from Battlefield 4. And then the Trent Shotgun from Call of Duty 2.
Was it the Mod 0 or is it Mod
It's a Mod
1?
O, yeah. Matthew.
Oh,
Um,
He had the Galil #1. We all remember that.
yeah, I had the Galil.
That was
for
quite the
number one.
The
debacle.
Galil from Rainbow Six Siege.
Don't worry about my Galil from Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Siege, Ubisoft, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Number 1, I had the Galil. Number 2, I had the AS Val
Good choice.
from Modern Warfare 2019. Next, I had the 1911 from Call of Duty World War II. 4, I had the Olympia from Black Ops 1. And 5, I had the M1 Garand, specifically with a bayonet on it from Battlefield 5.
all right. My number 1 was the Intervention from Modern Warfare 2. My number 2 was the Gold Magnum from Battlefield 4. And then I had the MP5 from Call of Duty Cold War for my number 3. Number 4 was the Small from Battlefield 4. And then my last but not least was the Spaz 12 from Modern Warfare 2.
Some pretty solid lists. Man,
Yeah. I
pretty
think-
much all of these guns I loved using.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, these are all guns that I loved using.
I really think the only downfall of Luke's list, like, I think Luke has by far and away the #1 list if
Really?
he uses the MP5 from a different game. It might hurt you.
If he had MP5 from if he had MP5 from 2019, I think. I used MP5 in 2019 a ton.
I'm surprised there's no Black Ops 3 guns on here. There's some really
Well,
good
the only
guns
reason I
in-
didn't do Black Ops 3 guns because none of them were real. They're all
Yeah.
fictional guns.
They kind of fall
Because
under that
otherwise, I
one.
would have chose the Locust right away because I have like 17,000 kills on that gun.
Yeah.
But
That gun was insane.
yeah, love that gun.
I would have just picked the Spectre.
Yeah, there was that one.
That game was so good.
Oh, what is it? The Vapor or
Vesper?
whatever?
That was
Vesper?
Black Ops 4.
Yes.
Oh
right,
yeah, that was
gun
a good
was
gun too.
Sweet.
You know what's funny is I forgot that game even existed.
Yeah. Dark Matter in that game was so cool though.
Yeah,
The red.
I really like the Mother of Pearl in that one.
Mhm.
yeah.
It was a solid game.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that it was that bad. I did like the the custom modes on zombies and stuff where you could like basically just never die and just go run around and kill zombies mindlessly forever. I kind of like that. It's fun.
Yeah, but then you can do the Easter eggs,
Oh,
which
dude.
You couldn't do the Easter egg, sure, but like you could, still build the shield and whatnot. But it was more just like mindless fun if you're bored for an hour.
Yeah, if you have 12 hours to kill.
I was gonna say we were
Yeah.
not doing that for an hour.
You know what I mean? But yeah. Well, those are our lists, guys. Put in the comments what you guys think is your best or your favorite list. Who do you think won? And we can use that on each other's bragging rights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we might have to get like a belt or something.
Yeah, I think we should. I think we should get like a little UFC belt or whatever to hang on the
Who-
wall.
whoever-
And whoever
You can hold it until the next.
yeah, whoever
draft.
wins the
Mhm.
draft for the week
Yeah.
gets the belt until next week.
No.
Yeah.
Are we doing a draft every week?
It depends
no.
on what the episode is. Like more laid back episodes like this, yeah, but like the more deep dive type stuff, probably not. No.
Yeah, I
Probably a
don't.
one-off thing.
Yeah, I don't think we should do like a deep dive into like some sadistic pedophile rings and then cut to our favorite explosion scenes in movies. We'll probably just maintain this serious, informative tone throughout the episode.
The best explosion movie or explosion scene in a movie is the one in Transformers with like Megan Fox and Optimus Prime. You know what I'm talking about? At the end of the movie.
In the first one?
I think it was the first one, right? Or it was in the sand. I remember that.
That would have been the
That would've
second
been
one.
Oh, that was the
two.
second
That's
one, yeah.
Transformers too.
Egypt.
Yep.
Now the best explosion movie scene is by far and away the other guys.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
blow their eardrums out.
You know when the Death Star blew up?
Oh, no. A serious note, though. When they blew up the bus in 13 hours, that was
That's
one of
a
my
good one.
favorites.
Such a great movie.
No. When the Joker blew up the hospital in The Dark Knight. Where he's
Oh,
like
yeah.
clicking the clicker and it's not working. He's
Mhm.
like, what in the heck? And then it
Yeah.
just boom and it like jump scares him a little bit.
I
Love
might
that
be
one.
wrong about this, but I swear I saw a post talking about how that was improvised. Where he went to click it and it like the explosions didn't go off. And so Heath Ledger improvised that scene.
Mm,
So that wasn't
Could be.
scripted,
yeah.
I think.
I
Could be
mean,
wrong.
One of the greatest movie performances. of
Oh,
all
for
time.
sure. I mean, Heath Ledger stole the entire show on that one.
Well, I mean, how can you go wrong with Christopher Nolan and Hans Zimmer doing a movie together? That's just a
Yeah.
recipe for magic.
Yeah, true.
Christian Bale, he's such a good Batman.
For sure. He's the best Batman.
Yep.
In my opinion.
Yep.
Heath Ledger's the best Joker. Easy.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. Well, guys, I'm going to wrap it up.
Yep. Let's wrap it up.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for tuning in. Again, don't forget to comment your guys' favorite list from the draft today, and we can use that as bragging rights on each other for the week.
Yep.
Yeah, we can shout out your social media. You want to shout that out?
Yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. It's just SDK_rapscallion. I'm just doing memes over there right now.
Yeah,
Making fun of things.
it's a good time.
Yeah.
But the podcast also has a social
Yeah,
media.
you can follow our podcast too, Culture Warfare.
On
Podcast?
Facebook. Yeah, it's just Culture Warfare podcast on Facebook and Instagram.
Yep.
It should show up.
Like and subscribe,
Yeah, like, subscribe, share with your friends.
if you like it. If you didn't, that's okay.
We're just a bunch of gun nuts screaming into the void.
Yep.
That's what this is.
Yep, that's exactly what this is. Great tagline.
yeah.
All right.
We do read all 5-star reviews, so if you liked it, make sure you leave 5 stars and leave a comment. And if you didn't like it, if you want us to read your comment, leave 5 stars.
Yeah, there you go.
Be as mean as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, if you give us 5 stars, you can say whatever you want.
Right. Fair enough.
We'll read it.
But yeah, seriously, we will interact with you guys on the comments. So, yeah, just leave comments.
Okay.
Helps the algorithm.
All right.
Thanks for watching. We'll talk to you guys next time. Peace out.
Peace.